Repair Clinic encourages you to perform this procedure safely. In this video, we will show one or more of these icons to alert you when to use caution. As with any repair, be sure to unplug the appliance before beginning. To replace the heating element in your dryer, first remove the screws at the back securing the top panel. Now slide the panel back and lift it off. Next, carefully pull the control panel off from the top. Disconnect the wire harness and set the panel aside. Now remove the screws on top securing the front panel. Open the dryer door and remove the remaining two front panel mounting screws. Now use a flathead screwdriver to depress the locking tabs and pull the front panel forward. Disconnect the door switch wire and lift off the panel. Next, disconnect the moisture sensor wire harness and move it out of the way. Remove the screws securing the heating element housing and detach the housing from the mounting bracket. Now remove the screws securing the mounting bracket to the base so you can move the bracket out of the way. With the bracket removed, pull the heating element housing out of the cabinet. Next, disconnect the wires from the heating element and uninstall the screws to detach the high-limit thermostat and thermal limit from the housing. Now remove the screws securing the two halves of the housing. Bend the retaining tab up and separate the two halves. Use pliers to straighten the wire terminal locking tabs and pull the terminals and heating element free of the housing. You're now ready to install the new heating element. Position the new element in the housing and insert the terminals through the terminal block. Bend the tabs to secure. Rejoin the two halves of the heating element housing by inserting the tabs through the slots. Then bend down the inner tab. Align the element tabs with the housing screw holes and replace the screws to secure the two halves of the housing. Reposition the high-limit thermostat and thermal limit on the housing and reinstall the screws. Connect the heating element wires to the new terminals. Return the housing to the cabinet. Reposition the mounting bracket by inserting the tabs into the slots in the base. Secure it with the screws. Reposition the heating element housing by inserting the rear of the housing into the bulkhead. Align the front tab on the bracket and replace the screw. Reconnect the moisture sensor wire harness. Replace the front panel by aligning the slots in the panel with the tabs on the base. Reconnect the wire to the door switch and snap the top half of the panel into position. Replace all of the mounting screws. Reconnect the wire harness on the control panel. Then align the tabs on the bottom of the control panel with the slots in the trim and snap the top edge into place. Reposition the top panel by aligning the edge of the panel with the tabs on the support bracket. Then push forward. Replace the screws in the back. With the repair completed, plug the power cord back in, and your dryer should be ready for use.